back up the field. We've been home and come back. It's the next day. We're out in the we call this a lay mix. I don't know what I don't know what the actual terminology is for this sort of hay, but this one in particular is quite coarse with Timothy. We do want some more Timothy round, so we're going to round bale some of these 3 fields in particular, but just sort of having a look at it, I think we're nearly there, you know. If you had, I'm sure if you had rain coming, you would be, you can always tell. 1 or 2 green stems still. Tomorrow's hay, you can just tell, you know, once it's nearly there. Later on this afternoon, if you baled it, you could keep it right just blowing it. I know you could. We've done it before. Yeah, look at the tractor, there we go, on the tether. Steering's going beautiful. What a machine that is. We got about 90 acres here to clear up, going to start tomorrow. Don't know how far we'll get through. It's a very average crop. 2 of the fields are very thin and the rest are just average. So probably on the whole below average. We've got the weather with us, so tomorrow we'll make a start. Uncle Franklin will be here raking up. I imagine Daisy will be on the baler, Cole will be on the baler. We might be on the round baler, and there'll be some trailers going backwards and forwards to the farm as well on a Sunday, so that'll be nice. Dave, I've got young David with me today. Robert was with me yesterday. We got this done in good time. We were home in good time. It's nice. The sun's come out to play. This morning it was mizzling about. We were like, Christ, come on, weather. You know, although it's been a bit droughty this year, I don't know, it hasn't been perfect hay weather. It hasn't been like a nice big settled spell where you could just keep going and going. You do get years where we can do that, you know. Anyway, we've finished this field. Let's just make sure the flag is tucked in. It is. We need to pick the tether up. Tether goes up. Turn our switch back to fold. That big box there is just basically a switch. That switches one function to another and diverts the oil from one ram to another. It doesn't need to be that big, that box, but it is. I suppose it's meant to be robust, but yeah. So anyway, when we returned to the field today, I found the button to recognise the fields that we had already marked out. And yeah, I've been doing some research on these screens. It's interesting actually. I think they call this one FieldStar 5 and this one Datatronic 5, and I don't really know what the difference in the two is, but with whatever you make on this one, it doesn't get put on this one. So all my boundaries are going to be on this screen. Whether I will be happy with that, I don't know. But as we leave the field, look, it gives us a beep. We haven't marked this one out, so I'm going to mark it out, but I'll show you later. When we approach another field, it will ask me to change fields, and it's very, very nice. Very nice. I would like it, you know, if you only had one way line in that field, if it just automatically put your AB line in there as well. But that is literally 2 minutes to select. You literally select the folder, select line, press OK, and it's there. You haven't got to press A, press B. It's super, super, super nice. Anyway, there's one function I want on there that is locked, and I will speak to the guys at Massey, especially before we go drilling. That's the wayline, the wayline assist it's called. I'm not too fussed about the one that turns you round and completes the field, although if they want to set us up with that, we'll see what it costs. I don't know what the price of this stuff to unlock is. I bet it surprises us, and it probably won't happen, so if it don't, it don't. But the wayline assist will give us a boundary guidance line, and that will be very, very, very handy on those days drilling when I can't see my mark, and those days will come back. They always do, you know. So anyway, I'm marking my fields out. It recognises the fields easy. I'm not with this job, I won't, you know, you don't need to fill it in with the coloured painting as they call it, you know, but it's nice to mark the fields out, know how big they are, and it will be relatively very accurate. When I say you know, it'll be pretty accurate. You could do whatever you needed to do from that. So Yes. So yes, tomorrow will be the day we'll get started. All the machines will get up here. Me and Dave have brought two big trailers with us. Right, so when I put a new field in, I go to my boundaries, and then we want to add a new field. So I'll just quickly call this something that only I will recognize. Okay, and then we go back, and then we add a new guidance, a new boundary for this field. And you can have multiple boundaries in fields. So, you know, if you haven't quite got it right, you can put a new one in or whatnot. We're going to put that on the right hand side. We're to the PTO one. We're just dusting through it. So 470 on the RPM today. We're just fluffing it up. Don't need to smash it because it's starting to get dry. Button to rev it up is on the A button. That spins her up. I drive around the field. When I get the tether is my marker, if you know what I mean. So I get the tether somewhat like, press record, and then, yes, and then we draw out simply by driving around it. It uses the tether to mark it, like the Severe Vehicle one does. Very handy. But while we're drilling, I shall, we'll get all the boundaries going while we're drilling. That just helps us another day. Helps us for seed rates, helps us all sorts. Anyway, this tractor is unlocked for sectional control. So, I don't know, in the future, if we ever get anything with sectional control on it, we might be able to use it. It would be handy if the farmer had his sprayer on this tractor, and then he could have his booms turn on and off as he wanted. But I think he can do that on his screen that he's got in there. At the minute he just doesn't. So, right, anyway, tractor's going beautiful, absolute pleasure to use. I'll get hold of the Chandler's guys next week and see what that is going to see what that will do and how much that will cost us. We'll go from there. Anyway, there isn't much, you know, there's a few videos online of how to use these screens, but it's like the Severe Vehicle one, you just keep pressing buttons till you figure out what it does. Anyway, Keithy's got the same setup on his tractor. I don't know if he uses his fields or not. I think he just literally puts in a line and goes. And there ain't no really wrong, nothing wrong with that. Anyway, when we get back to the start, it will fill the last little bit in for us and join the ends together. Nice and easy, lovely little feature. So you haven't got to, you know, completely fulfill the field. It will just sort of do it for you. Anyway, I need to concentrate because the tether is out there. Whoa. Anyway, I did the big fields yesterday and I marked all them out, and then today I'm doing the small fields, so I'll have all the fields marked out. So if we ever want field sizes or whatever another day, we can simply just look at the screen in here and it'll have all the sizes, even though I'm pretty sure everybody already knows that information, but you'll have accurate information. Under these trees it will not be fit. Just gets shaded from the sunshine. You can see it, you won't see it on the camera, but I can see it. It's slightly greener just where it's in the shade and not cooking in the sun. But regardless, the balers will be here tomorrow. It will all be fit tomorrow. It'll be nice. Right. Yes, I don't know what else you want. We're going to some other grassland, going to Jackie's, and then we're going to some land closer to home that Keithy's mowing today. We're hoping to get it all spread out. Me and Dave are just going to catch up with the mowers, I don't know, next week. Oh, I'm hoping we can get it all, because one weather app says it's going to be fine, the other app says it's not going to be fine, and yeah, I don't know which one's going to win. So, but never mind, we'll see what happens. I can't wait to get this tractor on the drill. The other thing I want to get, I don't know if I've already said, but there is a camera you can get that will plug into this screen, So while we're drilling, I'll have my camera on one screen, the guidance on the other screen, and yes, if I can get headland guidance as well, we will be in the dream seat. We will be well techied up. I love it. I love all this tech stuff. Farmer, he ain't too fussed on it. He doesn't really care. He just wants to get a job done, which is fair enough. But I just love it. Yeah, it's always, every day's a learning day. Anyway, it's going to ask us to join the 2 dots in a minute. Well, finish the field off here. So I always get just a little bit closer. Press OK now. That will join the dots. Suck our far marker in. Yeah, you just couldn't be any more comfortable. These tractors are just phenomenal. Unbelievable. I wish we had a fleet of these. Wow. But no, they did a... I don't actually care about the... you know, on the 8S you got the pillars are removed, so you got visibility all the way around. It's the only thing I think they need to... I'm happy in here. It doesn't bother me that, you know, you haven't got a 4-post cab. But literally slap a 4-post cab on it, you're done, you know. So massive, don't go too crazy with a gearbox. Keep the Dyna 6, keep the Dyna VT. I'm not too sure about the Dyna 7. I haven't used it a lot, to be fair. But anyway, lovely tractor this. They got this one right, so yeah. Just perfect. Just show you quick, when we enter the next field, because we've mapped it already, I'll just show you what it does when you get into the field. It's just lovely little feature, just very nice, very handy, you know, especially, yeah, just very handy. You watch the screen when we enter the next field. I'm done doing that. There we go. So it picks our field up straight away, so we press OK, and then I would love it to put my line in there as well, but it doesn't, I don't think. So we literally go to our guidance lines for that field, our AB lines, that's the one. Literally now I haven't got to come in here and press A and B. It's just there ready. I just square it up wherever I want it. You can press the middle button here at any time and it will shift the line. It will just shift it to your current location. Anyway, it's a lovely thing, that. Just saves you just saves you keep touching the screen all the time, putting lines in and whatnot. They're already there. So and when we come to drilling, it'll be won't be this time when we, because we've got to enter all the fields in there, but next time when we come to go drilling next year, they'll all be there and it will be just lovely. Anyway, I've drawn the boundary in this one, so it's all there ready, and we'll see how far off it is actually. Well, just get things going here. Oh, well, what is it out there today? 28 degrees outside today, with a wind as well, so that will make today like you won't believe. Tomorrow it will be perfect. Love this tether. We wouldn't have another tether. This tether has proven itself over the last 5 or 6 years. I can't remember how long it's been here. I think it's 6 or it could be on its 7th year. But yeah, the years seem to just fly by. Oh, just so good. Look at that, our boundary is perfect. Absolutely spot on. So yeah, there we go. We're over closer to home on some hay ground. Usually this performs really well, but as you can see, yeah, we're on the scale of nearly not worth doing. But we need the hay, so we've got to try. Not every field's as bad as this one, but the ones facing the sun all the time, they're just, yeah, they're just unbelievable. Davo's out there, he's giving me a hand. I don't know how many acres here, probably 60, something like that. So we got a couple of, it's slow in here as well. They've been digging test holes for something. I think a couple of these fields are destined for building. So they've been digging and they've left the field in all sorts of conditions. So it's terribly slow and no crop. It is what it is. Everybody's got the same. So yeah. Anyway, it looks like we will, if there were mountains of crop here, we'd be worried. We wouldn't be able to get it before the rain, but I can see that ain't going to be an issue. You know, I think the main issue, yeah, I think the balers will get round it anyway. But we're probably going to leave it there for this one. We're starting baling tomorrow, so we'll start a new video tomorrow. See what the plan is. I think this is the worst field here. I hope it is, because yeah, me and Dave have got a few, all the other fields aren't as rough as this, but we'll leave it there. Yes, this year's hay crop will be one to remember, I'm sure. So thanks very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time. Cheers.